Hello, is screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Today is day 9. So the topic is recursion. Okay. So what is a recursion? A recursion. A recursion is a process calling a function from the function itself. Okay. What is a recursion? Okay. So what is a recursion? So recursion is a process. A recursion is a process of calling a function from the function itself. Suppose if there is a function which calls itself, so that is called a recursion. Let's have an example. Java. Class like, class test. Okay. Void f1 like function one. Function one. Void f2. Function 2, and we are calling f1 here. Test equal to new test. E dot. So can anyone tell me that what will be the output of this program when we execute this? When we execute the program, it will start execution from main. So here the object of test class will be created, and through this object reference t, we are calling f2. So what will be the output? Can anyone tell me? No one knows. What is the output? Yes,
Function
Niveda?
2 and function 1.
Yes. So when we are calling here f2, it will call this function. It will print function 2, and this f1 will be called. Again, it will print function 1. After printing function 1, this function's operation is completed. So it will return here. Again, this is the last statement inside this f2. After this, it will return here, program completed. So function 2, then function 1. So it is a normal function. It is not recursion, because from f2 we are calling f1, means one function within one from one function we are calling another function. So it is a normal function call. But if you call a function from the function itself, Suppose if f2, inside f2, we are calling f2. So if a function calls itself, not other function, if a function calls itself, is called recursion. Okay. So recursion is a process. Recursion is not a function. Like there are so many websites or like books, you can find their function. Sorry, recursion is a function which calls itself, but that is not correct. Recursion is not a function. It is a process of calling a function from the same function itself. Okay. So let's have an example of recursion. Suppose if we want to print 1 to 10 without any loop. Okay. So void print 10, print num. Okay. We are passing some value here, and the method name is print 10. Okay. So don't create object and directly call the print 10 and pass here 1. Okay. So if you want to call a method without creating object, so what you have to do, you have to declare the method as static. Static void print 10. This method is returning nothing. That is why we have written here void. Okay. So this is perfect. Test.println, using class name, we are calling the method as we are calling this method because it is static. Now we have passed 1 year. So this num is initialized with this one. This num is initialized with 1. So we have to print 1 to 10 only. Okay. 1 to 10. So if num, if num less than equal to 10, if the value of num is less than equal to 10, then system dot out dot println. Sorry. Here we will print num, and then again we will count print 10 num plus 1. Okay. So what does it mean? The execution of this program will start from main. Inside this main, we are calling print10 and passing 1. So this one is initializing this num variable. So inside this num, we have 1 right now. Inside this method, if num less than equal to 10, so num is 1. 1 less than equal to 10, correct? It means this block will work. Otherwise, function completed. There is nothing to work. So if 1 is less than equal to 10, so it will print 1 num. It will print the value of num. So inside num, we have 1. After this, again, we are calling print10. It means from the print10 method, we are calling this method. The same method we are calling from print10. So print10, we are passing this time num plus 1. So we have num 1 and 1 plus 1, 2. So this time it is calling print10 with 2, the parameter. Again, 2 less than equal to 10. It will print the value of num, that is 2, and print10, 2 plus 1, 3. It will print 3. Again, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. It is calling print10 with 4. 4 less than 10 equal to 10. It is correct. Again, this will print 4 and it will call print10 4 plus 1, 5. Again, 5 less than equal to 10, correct. This will print 5. Again, print10 will be called 5 plus 1, 6. 6 here. 6 less than equal to num. It will print 6. Again, it will call print10 with 6 plus 1, 7. We have 7 here. 7 less than equal to 10, correct. It will print 7. Again, it will call print10, 7 plus 1, 8. 8 is here. 8 less than equal to 10. Okay, it will print 8. Again, it will call print 10. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 less than equal to 10, it will print 9. Again, 9 plus 1, 10. 10 less than equal to 10, correct. Either less than or equal to 10, it is correct. It will print 10, and print 10 will be called 10 plus 1, 11. Okay. Again here 11, 11 less than equal to 10, condition false. This will not work. And with if this will not work, we don't have any other statement. So this function method is completed. It has printed 1 to 10. See?
Vishal, this is same
Hmm.
as a loop functionality, right? Like
Yeah,
for loop
yeah,
or any other loop. So is
yeah.
there
This is
any
same
other
as loop.
use case where we use only recursion where loop can't be used, or it's just
Yes, see, when we work with like data structures,
mm-hmm.
so if you sometimes if you use loop, so you have to write so many codes in loop also, and sometimes it is very difficult to do something with the help of loop. But recursion makes so many things very easy. So when those like challenges you will face, then you will get to know about like the best use of this recursion. Okay, sometimes like with loop, it is very difficult to do or solve some problems. But if you solve those problems with recursion, so it is very easy. Like in 1 or 2 line, we will solve all those problems. So no problem. When we discuss data structures, we'll see like tree graph, we'll be using recursion. In recursion, we will do like so many things in one single line. But if you want to do all those things in with the help of loop, it is either not possible, or if it is possible, then it is very difficult to solve them with the help of loop only. So it is working like a loop. Okay,
Okay.
we are repeating something like calling a function from the function itself. Like there is some kind of repetition. It means it is working like a loop. But in data structures, we'll solve so many problems, like complex situations we will face, and we will solve them with the help of recursion. But with the help of loops, like it is very difficult to solve them. So as this is the basic program, that's why like you are thinking like it is a kind of loop. Okay, it is working as a loop because this is a basic program.
Mm-hmm.
So in complex situations also we use recursion. So we'll see
Okay.
in data structure part. Okay. So this is a basic example of recursion, like calling a function from the function itself. Now let's see another example. Is this program clear to everyone that what we are doing here, how it is working, or do you have any doubt? Hmm? Devin, any problem?
It's clear, Vishal.
Okay. So suppose if you want to print 10 to 1, so just pass 10 here. If num greater than equal to 1, print this, or num minus 1. That's all. 10 to 1. We have passed 10. 10 greater than equal to 1, it will print 10. Again, it will print, sorry, call print 10. 10 minus 1, 9. 9 here, 9 greater than equal to 1, print 9. 9 minus 1, 8. 8. 8 minus 1, 7. It will go till 1. Print 1. 1 minus 1, 0. 0 greater than equal to 1? No. If false, method completed. Suppose if we want to print sum of first 10 natural numbers, like 1 to 10. Okay. So system.out.println, and we are passing here 1. Test dot, let's write something meaningful and write int here. Suppose we will return something like integer value from this sum. Okay. And when we will return something, so you can print here. Okay. So system.out.println test.sum10 1. We have passed 1 here. In this num, we have now 1. if num equal to 10, return 10, else return num plus sum 10, num plus 1. Don't call it sum 10, it will be confusing. Just rename it as sum. Suppose we have a sum function, some method, okay, and this method will return you sum of first 10 natural numbers, like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, that is 55. The output will be 55. See, 55. Sum of first 10 natural numbers are 55. So how it is working? So when we execute this program, it will start execution from the main method. Inside main, there is a single statement we are printing, and inside the print statement, we have called a method. So this method is something like it is returning something. So what it will return, this method will print, like println method. So we are passing one here. If num equal to 2, so this num is initially 1. Sorry, num equal to 10. So it is initially 1. So num equal to 10, false. This else will be executed. And what it will return? It will return here num plus sum num plus 1. So when it is going to return, it is not getting any integer value here. Why? It is getting num. Num means 1 plus sum 1 plus 1, 2. It is getting this here. So it is not an integer value. It is an expression. So you have to solve this at first. It will not return, because when it is going to return something, it is not getting any integer value, because this sum method can only return integer value. This is not an integer value. This is a statement where we are calling a method. So it will call the method at first. Then it will decide whether to return or not. So it will call sum2, okay, sum2. And this sum2 will be replaced by when this will call 2. So this num will be 2. 2 equal to 10, false. Else, what it will return here? Num is 2. Num plus sum num plus 1, 3. Means here at the place of term 2, it will replace this sum 2 by num plus num is 2. 2 plus sum 3. Still it is not an integer value. Again it will call this sum 3. So num is 3. It is not 10. What it will return? 3 plus sum 4. At the place of this sum 3, it will be 3 plus sum 4. Still it is not an integer value. At the place of sum 4, it will return 4 plus sum 5. Still it is not an integer value. So this sum 5, num equal to 5, 5 not equal to 10. No, it is false. Else, what it will return? Num plus sum 6. So num is 5. 5 plus sum 6. At the place of this, 5 plus sum 6. Still it is not an integer value. It will again call the function sum6. Sum 6. 6 equal to 10. False. Else will execute. It will return num plus. So num is 6. 6 plus sum 7. 6 plus sum 7. Okay. 6 plus sum 7. Still, it is a function call. So sum 7, num is 7. 7 equal to 10. No. What it will return you? 7 plus sum 8. Still, it is a method call sum 8. Num is 8. 8 equal to 10. Condition false. Else will execute. Return 8 plus sum 9. Again, it is a function call sum 9. So num equal to 9, 9 equal to 10. Condition false. It will return 9 plus some 10. 9 plus some 10. Again, num is 10. 10 equal to 10. Now it is correct. So if num equal to 10, what it will return? It will return 10. Means here it will return 10. Now this is integer value. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 equal to 55. It will return 55. Is it clear to everyone? Or do you have any doubt? Tell me. Is this program clear? Why it is printing 55?
Yeah, Vishal, just one more question here. So for this kind of a simple case, right?
Hmm.
So which one is better to use, either the loop or the recursion? So which
Loop
is
is simple.
better
Loop is
programming
simple.
speed by same time?
Loop is better.
Loop is okay.
Yeah, loop is better because it is simple. Why to use
Mm,
like this kind of return statement, calling a function,
right,
recursion,
yeah.
and all that stuff?
Right.
Okay.
Program execution time also loop would be better, right?
Yeah.
Comparatively.
Yeah. Hmm. Why to use like so many functions? Why to call methods if you can do it
That-
with a single loop? Okay.
Right.
But we are like discussing about how recursion works. Okay.
Yes, yes, yeah.
So
Just trying to
suppose,
understand,
yeah,
comparing it, right? So yeah.
yeah, no problem. Suppose if you want to print the power, okay, power 3 comma 4, like 3 to the power 4 means 3 into 3 9, 9 to 3 27, 27 into 3 81. Okay, so it will be printing 81. So we are printing passing the num and the power. Okay, so if mm, if num equal to power, return num, else return num into power, num comma power minus 1. See how it is working. So 3 comma 4, let's see if it is printing 81 or not. 9, we are passing, sorry, number is 3, power is 4. Okay, if power equal to 1, okay, if power equal to 1, return num. Now it is okay, I guess. See 81, if 3 to the power 3, 27, 3 to the power 2, 9, 3 to the power 1, 3. Okay, if power equal to 0, return num. Else if power equal to 1, also return num 1, else return this. Suppose if we pass 0, so we know that anything raised to the power 0 is 1. Sorry, 1. A to the power 0 1, B to the power 0 1, 3 to the power 0 1, 2 to the power 0 1. Anything raised to the power 0 is 1. Okay, see 1. So if whatever we are like calling, whatever we are passing here to the power method, power POW, don't write the same name, okay, pow. So anything raised to the power 0 is 1. Anything raised to the power 1 is the number itself. 3 to the power 1, 3. 4 to the power 1, 4. So we are passing 3 and 1 here now. So if power is 0, no. Else if power is 1, yes, it will return num, like 3 here. If we are passing 3 to the power 4, okay. So 3, 4. If power is 0, no. Else if power is 1, no. Else what it will return? Num into this. Num into, what is num? Num is 3. So it will return you 3 into power. Num means 3 and power minus 1. Power is 4. Okay. So 4 minus 1, 3. So it is not an integer value. So still a function is calling. A function is called. Method is called. So 3 into power 3 into 3. What is power 3 into 3? So we are calling power function passing 3, 3. Num is 3, power is 3. So power is 0? No, it is 3. Power is 1? No, it is 3. What it will return? Num into, what is num? The num is 3. So 3 into power num means 3 and power minus 1. Power minus 1. What is power? Power is 3. So 3 minus 1, 2. Still it is not an integer value. So it is calling power method and passing 3 to. Here num is 3, power is 2. Okay. So power 0? No, it is 2. Power 1? No, it is 2. What it will return? Num into, num is what? Num is 3 and power is 2. It will return num into, means 3 into power 3 comma 3 comma power minus 1. 2 minus 1, 1. Still it is not an integer value. Power 3 comma 1. So we are calling power method. Num is 3, power is 1. Power 0? No. Power 1? Yes. So if power 1, what it will return? It will return num. Num means 3. So here it will return 3. Now it is a number, an integer value. It will return 81. See? 5 to the power 4, I guess 625. See, 625. 5 to the power 3, 125. Okay. So recursion means to call a method from the method itself. Okay. Here we are calling pow. Is it clear? Or anyone has any doubt into this? Tell me, is it clear or not? This is recursion. Recursion means calling a method from the method itself and nothing else. So you can use recursion like if you want to print something, or like you can do anything with recursion, whatever you want. You can do almost anything, everything with the recursion. Inside recursion, we just only have if and else and nothing else. Okay, that's all. So we have almost completed the grammar part. Now we can start working with inheritance. Okay, in Java. Is there anything which remains in grammar? We have almost completed everything. We all know how to create classes, objects. What is a class? It is a set of properties which you can see in future objects. Okay, and then That's all, nothing else. Now the next topic is inheritance. Okay, so we can do inheritance tomorrow. Tomorrow we will also connect, as we have classes Monday to Friday, but like no problem, we can connect 7 days. So tomorrow we can connect same time, 4 p.m. Okay, I'm sharing you the video of today's class. So if you have any doubt, any question,
Vishal,
you can ask
tomorrow
me.
is it morning possible? If everybody is
Morning, yeah, morning possible. We can connect 8 a.m.
anytime before, yeah, anytime before 12 is fine for me.
Yeah, and Dibin, any problem? 8 a.m. morning?
Yeah, morning will not be available, Vishal. Tomorrow.
Okay. No problem. Then we can connect evening. Niveda, any problem at 4 p.m.? 4,
Yeah,
5,
I'm not
6,
available. Fine.
9 p.m. at night tomorrow?
Yeah, okay.
9 p.m. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
And Dibin, any problem at 9 p.m.?
No, Vishal, it's fine.
Okay. So we can connect 9 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. And tomorrow the topic will be inheritance. And we don't have like so many topics remaining here. We have inheritance, then we have polymorphism, abstraction and interfaces, packages, exception handling, multi-threading, regular expression. That's all. Then we will do utility classes. Like, what are utility classes? Predefined data structures, and there are so many other classes. So we will complete each individual topic in one day. Like one day we can complete inheritance, one class, two class, three class, four class, five class, six class, seven class, and eight class. In eight class, we can almost complete the core Java. After that, we can start working with databases like Oracle or MySQL, SQL queries, and like maximum 4 to 5 classes, we can complete SQL part. Then we can start front end, or like we can parallelly do two things, front end and back end, like Spring Boot and all. Okay. So 8 classes and 4 classes for 4 to 5 classes for structured query language. Okay. 8 classes, 8 or maximum 10 classes. As today is 17th, 27th, we can complete if we do classes on regular basis. So if it is 17th, so 27th, we can complete this. And as it is month of 30, so 27, we can also complete 3 days SQL. So within this month, at the end of this month, we can complete core Java, data structure in Java, data structure predefined classes, and SQL also. Then from the next month, we can start parallelly working with, like if we discuss about front end part HTML, CSS, so we can do it in 2 to 3 days, and we can share you some reference websites so that we can follow those websites to completely understand the HTML and CSS part. And we can start with the backend. Backend is important, like Spring Boot, REST API, microservices, Spring Security, CRUD operations, Spring MVC, Spring Data JPA, JSP, JSTL. Okay. After that, like you will be able to work on live projects. Okay. And after Spring Boot, we will start working with data science and machine learning AI libraries. So we are also like supposed to start a live project from Monday, I guess. Okay. So if you are comfortable, if everyone is comfortable, Niveda and Divin also, if you have uh, 2 to 3 hours on daily basis availability, so you can also join our live project to understand like how do we work on projects. So the live project is related to like healthcare industry. Okay, we are supposed to start working on healthcare industry. So if you want to join that like team, so you can get all the details like how healthcare industry works. Like today healthcare industry is totally working on data science. Like everyone is like going to be automated in few months or few years because of this AI. Okay, because of the raise of this AI today. In every application you can see AI today. Whatever the application is, like doesn't matter it is Ola or like food delivery application like Zomato, Swiggy, or healthcare application, e-commerce application, doesn't matter what the application is. Everywhere you can find the integration of AI. AI is used everywhere now. So with the help of data science, machine learning, AI, we will work on the healthcare product. We will be launching our own product, like Octaculus company's product. After 6 months or like maximum 6 to 12 months, it will take time to complete or to develop the project. And if you know everything about the project, we can also hire you in that project future in the development part. So we have like 2 or 3 projects. One is related to education, that is already like going on. The new project is like healthcare product which we are supposed to start, and the third one is marketing project. Like we are also working on development of the marketing tools. Like marketing thing will also be automated in coming years. Today also we have so many AI related tools which helps us or which helps digital marketers to like automate their processes, to manage their marketing companies, in everything related to marketing. We are also going to start working with e-commerce applications like Flipkart and Amazon, and we just want to like we just want everyone to launch a website, a complete e-commerce website, full functioning, like doesn't matter it is a single vendor or multi-vendor, a full functioning website within a day, like Salesforce. Okay, we are supposed to start developing a kind of application, a CRM, or you can also say it an ERP tool, which will help you to design an e-commerce website, a complete full functioning single vendor or multi-vendor website for any industry, with sellers login, users login, and everything, whatever you have in Amazon or Flipkart. So people will be able to use that ERP tool to design their own websites on e-commerce websites. Because in coming future, like in coming years, after 2 or 3 years, you can see every business will be online. Every business will be online in next 2 to 3 years, or like maximum 5 to 7 years, maximum 2030. After 2030, you will see everything on online, whether it is education or healthcare or real estate or like event management companies, restaurant, hotels, transportation, everything will be managed by online tools, softwares. So we are supposed to start the development of that kind of ERP tool, which can help you to design a complete full functioning e-commerce website in a single day, not within a minute, because you have to purchase a domain name at first. You have to configure the domain name. You have to configure the databases, like what data you want if you want to sell anything to someone. So what data you want, you have to integrate the payment gateway, So we will provide all the features related to e-commerce. We will not be like developing an application like Flipkart and Amazon. It is different. It is not like Flipkart and Amazon, like so that everyone could like sign up there and they could sell their products. It will not like that. It will be like if you have a business, you want to set up an e-commerce store for your business so that people could visit your store and you can get orders at your store. You can deliver products. You have the delivery option. So the store will be yours. So we are supposed to start the development of that kind of e-commerce platform. Okay. So it will take like minimum 6 months if you work on daily basis. And if you work on those kind of life projects, so you will get like you will get to know everything about like the software development and the deployment also, testing, AI, data science, machine learning, database, and everything, security, IM, identity access management, cloud. You will be able to work with everything. That is called a full stack developer. But it will take time. You have to like connect with the team on minimum half an hour, maximum 1 hour on daily basis. You have to work on that project minimum 2 hours on daily basis. But you can think, if you do this on regular basis, like we are connecting for a live project on daily basis for an hour, and we are working on that project at least 2 hours. If you have more time, you can also work more than 2 hours on that project. So you can think, after 6 months, you will be able to do everything in software development. So it will also help you. So we have an e-commerce tool to design. The first project is we want to design marketing tool, healthcare application. This is not a tool. This is an application. An application means web and mobile both. Here we will be learning React Native and React also. React.js and React Native. We will also do Next.js, because in React we have some problems. In React has some problem with SEO part. You cannot like do SEO, search engine optimization. Your website will not be ranked on Google because the code is not visible in React. But in Next.js, you can also do SEO part. You can also work with marketing. So that is why on top of React, we use Next.js now. You have to know the features of applications like the languages, tools. If you are developing application with React, you cannot start digital marketing of your application because there is a problem with marketing if you are designing website with React, because the code is not visible. The HTML code is not visible. So if there is no any code visibility of HTML, so how Google search engine or web crawlers visit like or like go through your codes, track your codes? So code tracking is not possible if you design that application with React. But if you use Next.js, you can develop the application also, and you can also work with Google search engines or any search engine like Bing. So now companies are using Next.js, okay, for website development, not React.js. And what is Next.js? It is developed on top of React.js. See, Next.js. Next.js is an open source web development framework created by the private company Vercel, providing React-based web applications with server-side rendering and static website generation. So At first, we'll be learning React.js, then Next.js, then React Native. React.js is for web applications, websites, and React Native is for mobile applications. So we will also be learning mobile application development here inside this full stack development course. It will take time. Like we are like adding so many things on daily basis in our course, and we are making our full stack development course a really full stack development course. We like right now we have like almost added everything. See, on LinkedIn we have a post yesterday about full stack development. If anyone wants to like join this full stack development right now, if anyone wants to join this full stack course, the fees is 90,000, but we can provide maximum 50% discount. Okay, so it will be 45,000. And what we are providing in 45,000? So in 45,000, see, this is the post yesterday. We have posted this 22 hours ago. Full stack development course. We are covering coding, UI design, database, security also, data science, machine learning, cloud, testing. Okay, so here, this is the syllabus of our full stack. Now, we have created this syllabus yesterday. It is loading. Leave it. We have downloaded this syllabus. And for you, we will complete all these topics. So Octaplus Learning, full stack development, become a full stack developer. 12 months live training and internship program. They'll also be working with like live projects. Okay. And in full stack means we just build enterprise level applications. Okay. Full stack means we develop enterprise level applications. This is the brochure of this course. See, total 8 topics. Programming in Java, we will cover these topics in programming in Java. Okay. We will cover these topics in database and SQL. Database management system, data wrangling with SQL in MySQL and Oracle, database backup and recovery, database security, MongoDB also, like document related database, document kind of database. MongoDB we will also cover. It means we are creating this syllabus to really make someone a full stack developer. See, the third topic is HTML front end development. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, React.js, Next.js, React Native, XML, JSON, JSP, JSTL, SPL. So we have added these three. This React Native to develop native applications for Android and iOS. At backend side, Spring Boot, Hibernate, Spring Boot DevTools, Maven repositories, Spring Data JPA, Spring Security, REST API, and microservices. Fifth, data science, ML, and AI libraries. These are the libraries which we'll be learning with for data science, machine and AI. Cloud computing, Azure and AWS. We'll be using both to deploy our Java Spring Boot application on cloud. VPC, virtual network, virtual server, Route 53 to manage our domain names, relational databases like Oracle, MySQL, storage, file storage or any kind of storage, IAM, identity access management, and Cloudline or VS Code, online life IDE. Cybersecurity, we are also including this. Authentication and authorization, encryption, data encryption, firewalls, malware protection, access control, incident response, best practices for data application, network security. Best practices for data security, application security, and network security. Then life project, industry project. What is enterprise software? Many people don't know this. Okay. 7 reasons to move businesses to an ERP cloud solution. Every businesses will be on cloud in few days. Activities throughout the program after successful completion of this program. Okay, these tools and frameworks will be using. These kind of industry projects will be working with, like e-commerce, transportation app, food delivery, Google Map like app, education related app, data science, healthcare, AI, machine learning, everything, cloud, chatting application. These are the trainers. Like Surbi will be training cloud. I'll be like for computer programming, data science, MLAI, and Goran is also for MLAI and cyber security also. He'll be discussing cyber security. Goran Sarvik, he's from Serbia. He's taking blockchain, DevOps, and MLAI classes at Octaculus. And Dipanshi will be like guiding you about data visualization tool like Tableau, Power BI. Okay. So these are the trainers. Testimonial, these are the students placed. Octalearn, our website. This is the mobile number of company. So Dibin and Niveda also will be doing this course. We will complete every topic. Okay. I'll share you also the course detail. But still, like if there is someone who wants to join this batch, like the existing batch, your batch, so we can manage the fees at 20, which was in the last time. But after this, anyone wants to join, like the fees is 90, but like we can offer 50% discount. So it will be 45 minimum in one time. And installment, it will be 60,000, 10,000 into 6 months. But for this batch only, it is 20. Still, we can like, now we can take admissions into this batch because we have not covered so many topics. Still, we are like supposed to cover these topics. Okay. So I'm sharing you today's video and the syllabus also. You can also go through the syllabus, like what we will cover on daily basis. We are like adding so many things to make this course more better, to complete all the topics. Previously, like we did not have that cyber security topic. We have also included that, and included cyber security trainer Goran Sarvik. We did not have identity access management. Now we have added. We did not have React Next and React Native. We have added that. So we are adding so many things to make this course more better, to make someone really a full stack developer. But everyone has to practice very well to become a full stack developer. And like today, a full stack developer salary is minimum. You can start with 1.5 lakh per month, like 18 lakh per annum. Minimum 15 lakh per annum. This is the minimum salary. For freshers also, if you have 3 to 5 years of experience in full stack development, you will get minimum package of 30 lakh per annum. Minimum 30. It may be 50, 60. Only front end and back end will not make you a full stack developer. You have to know all the things which I showed you in the syllabus. So I'll share you also the syllabus. Okay, you can see that. And if there is someone who also wants to join, you can ask them. They can join this batch. And for this batch, it will be 20. But from this, like from the next batch, it will be minimum 45 in one time, and installment it will be 60,000. So let's finish the class today. We'll connect tomorrow at 9 p.m.